Okay, hi everyone, it's Thursday. The bins still haven't been taken, for those of you who picked up on the video from this morning, but we're still working on that one. And first of all, I should say to anybody who's going to be tapping or banging anything as if it was a drum, do what I've forgotten to do, remove any rings in case you hurt yourselves. Okay, now I haven't even got my necklace on to clip it onto, so I'm going to have to put it down there, and you're going to have to remind me at the end, if you can, to pick my ring up, otherwise I'll be in trouble for losing my wedding ring, and nobody wants that, do they? Okay, so welcome back. Something I've kept forgetting to say, and probably should say right up front, is that as well as being someone in my own name, Tim Scarborough, I'm also a business, Rhythmicity, and we run drum workshops wherever we go. We basically want to take rhythm to the world wherever they want to get it. So we work in schools and with Cubs and Scouts and all kinds of community groups. We do all kinds of things. Now, obviously, that's all been shut down now because obviously schools are closed, group meetings aren't happening, and because what we do is a group activity, I'm having to start to think quite hard and obviously to do what I'm doing here. Now, this is free. This is no charge. This is a genuine offering. This is like me standing on the street, busking, just to bring a bit of joy and a bit of fun into people's lives. So please don't worry about that. If you do want to help financially, well, maybe we'll get into that another time. But right now, all I want to say is, please enjoy. Please get some pleasure and something different out of life if you can from this. And let's see what we can get into each other's homes so we can all enjoy ourselves. All right, well, that's cool. So usually, as I say, I would have a group of, 30 at least kids in front of me every time I do this. So quite a push, really, trying to keep it interesting and exciting. And one of the things I've noticed is that I tend to talk a bit much. So I'm going to stop talking and we're going to move on to playing straight away. So whatever instrument you've got, whether you've got something to shake or something you're banging with a stick or you're playing with your makeup brushes or whatever you're doing, please grab it, and we're going to recap on what we've done so far, and then we're going to add something new. So the first rhythm we learned was Big Banana. Big banana, big banana, big banana. Let's just do that together for a while. Now the great thing is you don't have to stick to the same rhythm as me, but you do have to play in time with me. So if you hear that beat, that's the pulse in the music, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And anything that fits with that will be fine. So keep it going. Let me know if you're watching. Say hi. Get that big banana going. We can all be a big bunch of bananas together. So this is Big Banana. Switch off the notification that tells me my camera's battery's low. Let's hope it doesn't run out. Not my camera, my phone. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. Now, by the magic of technology, I'm going to ask Pam if she wouldn't mind coming and getting a power lead for me so I can plug my camera in, my phone. I don't want to lose power halfway through. So perhaps she could bring me a lead, please. This could get interesting. Okay, Anne, I can do that for you. Everybody at St. John's Church apparently joining in with us. Give me a wave. Hi, St. John's. Hi, Ben. Good to see you. plugged in. Can you tell I make this up as I go along? Pam had a better idea than me. There we go. Hi Jack. Hi Rich. Good to see you. Jacko's in the house. Right, let's get it going again. Someone's suggesting a rhythm. Rich Jackson, thank you. It's go Tim, tap tap tap. 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 That's it. Join in with that. And then you could play big banana, 3 banana. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana. Big bunch of bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana. Big bunch of bananas. Wow. 50 people. Yesterday to have so many people joining in. Now today we're there again. Hi Phil. Okay Rich, yes, the back garden busker will be attempting country roads for you later, so anybody who wants to tune in on that, keep an eye out for that on my Facebook page as well. That's a whole different thing. Slightly scary, I have to say, but have a go and have a look. Anyway, let's get back on that groove. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. Okay, great. So that's just recapping on what we've already done. Now, I want to talk to you for a minute about shakers, because there's a lot of easy ways to make some great shakers. So let me just help you out with that. The first kind are the kind that come meant to be shakers. So you get all kinds of things. This thing's called a shakere. You can play it like that, shaking it away. I mean, what else are you going to do with a shaker? It's a pretty stupid thing to say, really. And then, of course, you get things that are toys, but they work really well as instruments, like here's a really cool rain stick. Hey, Rachel. And Ava. Good to see you. So, you've got that. But the great thing about a rain stick is that once you get the beads unstuck from the end, you can use it as a shaker like this. Yeah, and then of course we've got other things as well. I mean, somebody gave me a lemon that shakes. Bit of fun there. Then of course you go around the kitchen, you can find all kinds of things. Try this, the salt. Very quiet and a lovely soft, smooth sound. I'm having to hold that very close to the microphone so you can hear it. Hopefully that's coming over. Wow, we're pushing up to 90 people watching now. That's incredible. Hello, everybody, whoever you are. Hi, Paul. Mr. Dear, good to see you. Oh, Ava, that's it. Shake your money box. I never thought about money boxes, mainly because I don't have one. Great idea for kids. They can shake their money box. Hopefully they won't shake all the money out of it, of course. Now, here's a thing, a really easy one. Little plastic pot from the kitchen with a lid that clips on securely. And have a look in there, you can see I've just added in a bit of rice. So, once you've got the lid on, make sure your lids are on securely. I've made that mistake a couple of times in my life. Then they make great shakers. And the thing about shakers is, you shake them in different directions, you get different noises. Hi Rosie. So if you hold this one like this, it makes this sound. If you hold it this way and shake it towards the lid, you can hear it makes a really strong beat every now and again. Hi, Coralie. So you can try shaking things in all kinds of different ways. Then, now what did I do with my egg shaker? I got an egg shaker. There it is. Okay, now I'm sure a lot of you have seen these little plastic eggs made as shakers. And that you can do the same thing with them, because if you hold them sideways and shake them, they make that kind of a noise. But if you turn it endways on, or hold it upright, you'll find you get slightly different sounds, and you can do it in circles and you get this effect. And an interesting one is if you close your hand on it, it makes this sound. But if you open your fingers up and keep hold just like this, so it goes. Loads of stuff. Different sounds. And finally, this is one of my favourites, and they all sound a little bit different every time. Anything that you can put water in and fix the lid on, so a drinks bottle of any kind, or a water bottle, you know, the single-use plastic ones we're not supposed to use anymore. Well, they can make great shakers, and you have to experiment with how much water you put in. Now, you can see this one's, what, about, I don't know, about a third full, something like that. So it makes this kind of a sound. But for those of you at home with your families, if you all get a water shaker like this and start shaking them, you'll find it makes an incredible sound when you start mixing them together. So, loads of great ways to make shakers. All right, now, playing shakers is another thing. Now, I'm going to put some music on just to help us to work on this. So if this is a bit loud to start with, bear with me, and I'll turn it down if we need to. That's not too loud, I don't think. So, when you play a shaker, you have to imagine that you're playing a drum in the air in front of you. So, that's got a real good beat to it, hasn't it? So, I'll take my lemon. So, I'm imagining there's a drum here where my hand is, and I'm hitting that on 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's the trick. You have to imagine there's a drum here on your shoulder and hit that on the way back. So it goes like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 yeah! 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and wow! 150 people watching. Where did they all come from? Good to see you, whoever you are. Okay, so now here's the really clever bit. What we just did was this. Let me get in time with the music. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now what we're going to do is double the speed. So it goes 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. I'm glad you're enjoying the music, Rachel, and I'm trying to pick music that's good and uplifting, so I'm hoping everyone's enjoying that, because it's great to have something that lifts your spirits, right? Get out there and enjoy yourself. So, with this music, of course, we can play along. Let's turn it up a bit. Are you ready? Here we go. Finishes just as we're getting going. Well, we've got another track, don't worry about that. So let me just find that track. Where is it? Oh, how do you feel about this, I wonder? Who knows this? This is one of my all-time favourites. Can you tell I discovered dance music in the 80s by any chance? 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? Enjoy it.
What's that crap? I know it's all. I got my own life, you got your own life. Live your own life and set me free. I got business and it's my business. You know everything, Papa know it all. Very little knowledge is dangerous. Stop bugging me, stop bothering me, stop bugging me, stop.
Oh, there you go, Rachel.
Stop killing me.
Lots to learn about me. Hey Sam, good to see you. Those of you who are playing shakers, you'll notice this is a bit slower, so it's a bit easier to work with. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a... Yeah, Barry, glad you're enjoying it.
I want to live and make decisions day and night. Show me signs and good examples. Stop telling people how to run your business. Take a trip to east and west. You find out you don't know anything. Everything's getting tired of you. Sometimes you have to look and listen. You can't even learn from me. Little knowledge is dangerous. It's my life. It's my life.
Hello, Sharifa. Good to have you aboard. Glad you're enjoying it. Grab a shaker, why don't you?
So you bet, so you lie. What you see is what you get. Listen to people and talk things out. Things I do them no more. Things I say them no more. Changes come once in life. Stop forgiving me, stop bothering me, stop forgiving me, stop putting me, stop fighting me, stop killing me, stop telling me, stop seeing me. It's my life.
Oh, what it is when your 14-year-old gets in on your live video. Come on, Nelly, give him a wave. When I get a studio, that won't happen. It's less fun. And of course, I'm never going to get a studio. This is cool. Here we go. This is it, percussion section. Yeah, I'm loving it. Good track as well, right? Let's do that track again, I think. But before we do that, let me just say this is going to be goodbye. We're going to finish for today. Remember, as I said, I do this for a living under normal circumstances, but I'm enjoying letting everybody have it for free at the moment. But there will be chances to support if you want to, because I've got zero income coming in right now. And that's not a sob story. That's just, I know everybody's in the same boat. We're all struggling, but watch out for news about that. Right, Gregor, good to see you. Right then, carry on with your college work, Gregor, because there's going to be more music. We're going to turn the music up again. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go for a different track this time. You might like this one too. Yet another 80s classic. Remember, it's 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, big bunch of bananas. Bit of shaker at the beginning, I think. I will be shutting down during this song. Sorry, folks. I'd love to stay longer.
everybody. Hope you've had a good time.
tomorrow. Nice one. See you on YouTube later.